Blade Runner. Directed by the legendary Ridley Scott, this neo-noir classic plunges us into a dystopian Los Angeles in 2019. The city's slick, rain-drenched streets are as moody as the questions the film raises about artificial intelligence. Replicants, almost indistinguishable from humans, were created for colonization and dangerous jobs. Beyond the mesmerizing visuals, the unsettling prescience of its exploration into AI and identity is downright haunting in today's tech-heavy age. Minority Report. Set in a future where crimes are prevented by arresting would-be offenders before they act, thanks to a trio of precogs with psychic abilities. Tom Cruise plays Chief John Anderton, who finds himself on the run after being pegged as a future murderer. While the pre-crime concept is pure sci-fi fantasy, aspects of the film's tech have aged like fine wine. Think personalized advertising and gesture-based computer interfaces. Spielberg wasn't playing darts in the dark. He hit bullseyes. Children of Men. It's 2027, and humanity's on the brink due to a 2-decade-long sterility crisis. As nations collapse, the UK endures, but at the cost of its soul, becoming a police state, harshly repelling immigrants. When Theo, portrayed by a weary Clive Owen, is entrusted with the protection of a miraculously pregnant woman, the stakes skyrocket. Gattaca. In this world, your DNA dictates your destiny. Those born without genetic modification are deemed invalid, relegated to life's sidelines. Ethan Hawke's Vincent is one such soul, but he's determined to infiltrate Gattaca, a space agency, and fulfill his dream of spaceflight. Borrowing a Valid's genetic identity, he attempts the impossible. The eeriest part? Our world's growing flirtation with CRISPR technology and designer babies is making Gattaca less of fiction and more of a forewarning. Her. Joaquin Phoenix's Theodore is lonely, drifting after a divorce, until he finds solace and romance with Samantha, an operating system. Their virtual love story, while heartwarming, blurs the lines of human connection. And as AI becomes more integrated into our daily lives, the film's contemplation on human-AI relationships becomes more palpable. Metropolis. 100 years later, Fritz Lang's silent opus is not just a film, it's a prophecy, presenting a future where society is bifurcated. The thinkers live above ground in luxury, while the workers toil below, operating gargantuan machinery. The tale unravels when Freder, a thinker, falls for Maria, a worker. The film's haunting depiction of class divide, wrapped in the shroud of technological advancement, has ageless resonance. The Matrix. In a future where AI dominates and humans are mere energy sources, enslaved in a simulated reality, Neo is prophesied to break free and end this enslavement. While we aren't literally plugged into machines, yet, the movie's commentary on perception versus reality, especially in today's digital filter-heavy age, is eerily pertinent. Ex Machina. A modern parable on AI, Alex Garland's cerebral tale revolves around a Turing test set in a remote mansion. Caleb, a programmer, is tasked with determining if Ava, a humanoid AI, possesses genuine consciousness. The dance between manipulation, sentience, and the human ego is spellbindingly performed, especially by Alicia Vikander's Ava. With today's rapid AI advancements, Ex Machina serves less as entertainment and more as ethical rumination. Black Mirror. Bandersnatch. In 1984, young programmer Stefan attempts to adapt a novel into a video game, but as viewers make choices for him, the lines blur between fiction and reality. Given our age of interactive content and algorithm-driven lives, Bandersnatch isn't just innovative storytelling, it's eerily meta-commentary. Soylent Green. Directed by Richard Fleischer, this grim tale is set in an overcrowded, overheated 2022 New York City. The masses survive on rations produced by the Soylent Corporation. When Detective Thorne, Charlton Heston, starts digging into the murder of a Soylent executive, he stumbles upon a dark secret. We won't be spoiling anything, but boy, that twist hits hard. In the face of our current climate change and sustainability challenges, the film's core message feels less like a distant echo and more like a thunderous alarm.